like it's kind of cooled off and you don't feel like you're in the hot seat, and you can go and do research if you please. But I think we're going in circles because it's going to be the same argument again and again.
I think this goes to answer the second part of the prompt at the bottom. I think in some ways black people are holding themselves back, especially by thinking white proximity is progress and claiming that the system is rigged, but sitting here befriending racist white people.
What you're not gonna do is try and play with me in my face on my channel. Now, if you decided to try and treat me like a human being with perspective, intelligence, and purpose, I would speak to you like a human being. But now this is like your third or fourth strike of showing me that I should spit on you in person, right? At the end of the day, I don't value proximity to a motherfucking thing. I love solitariness. But the continuance of ignorance and not helping one another in life and not wanting to, right? It's not even about helping, because I have a firm belief in Cart. You know what I'm talking about when I say this. Off the motherfucking cliff, nigga. Right?
Off the cliff for sure.
I have a firm belief in off the cliff.
I talked to him.
Listen,
Yes.
Hold on. Let me say
I
something
gotta
before
address
y'all.
this because he just tried to come for me, buddy.
Okay.
Let me finish. It's
I'm
about
coming
to
for
wrap
everybody
it
it
up.
applies to.
I need you. I don't give a fuck. You on mute
Can
for
I say
a
something
reason.
real quick?
You know
Can I
where
say
to
something
exit
real
at, little nigga. Hold on, Bobby.
Hold on.
I didn't let you interject multiple times. Pipe down, little baby. I'm heated at this point. So, off the cliff, right? It applies for individuals who are not willing nor able to comprehend facts to be able to perpetuate our society in a direction that is positive and worthwhile in living and equal for every fucking body. If you can't get with it, get the fuck gone is the standard. That is what off the cliff means. So
Yeah,
while you
yeah.
up here, oh,
And
people
you're
who
doing that to
value
protect a racist
proximity to
white man. That's the
races,
whole
shut
point.
the fuck up while I'm talking, bitch boy. Now, as I said, you talking about, oh, you up here befriending racist white people. Motherfuckers is gonna start out on the wrong foot because, again, you're intelligent enough to know the indoctrination and the brainwashing of the shit that we're exposed to as people is going to make people have the worst hot takes ever. And I don't have to, you're absolutely right. But I choose to bide my time in being patient with people to give them the opportunity to work against that before I push them off the fucking cliff. So find somebody else to fucking play with. Because proximity and me, we don't really go together.
But you're friends with a racist white man. That's proximity.
Let me ask you, Maceo.
That's proximity.
Who's racist?
You,
How do you
Bobby
pronounce
is.
your name? I thought racist was a system.
Maceo.
Bobby, chill.
Yeah, this is just proving my point. But yeah,
I
what's your
gotta ask.
yeah.
I gotta ask you because I was kind of. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was more offended by what you said, and the reason being is because I thought we're having a cordial conversation. So I want to know how. Like, why are you saying that we're protecting
I didn't say
somebody?
you unless it applies to you. Is he your
No, be
friend?
direct. You're a grown ass man. Be direct.
The
Okay. So
host. The
What
host in
you talking about?
particular and anybody else that it applies to.
listen,
Oh,
Maceo.
okay.
Let me
Bitch
explain.
boy,
This is my
say
belief on it.
names. Fuck is you
This is
talking
my
about? You've
belief
been
on it,
hearing.
right?
Hold on. You've
The
been hearing
host.
everybody else sit here and shut the fuck up while I'm puss boy. You've been hearing everybody else sit here and take time to be patient with them. So when I say names, don't just say host, puss boy. Go
Black.
ahead. Be
Black.
bold. Be bold.
Well,
Maceo.
With an S, puss boy.
you're the only one
Maceo,
that said.
let
Hold
me
on,
explain
bro.
something to you,
Bro,
bro.
can I
Because
just
you
say this,
came in
bro?
here
Hold
on
on,
With
some.
an
man.
S, plural.
You
So
came in here, bro. Like,
the only person who said that he's her friend was the host, Black. You didn't say that. At least I didn't hear you say that.
okay, but here's my point is you're acting all frustrated because we're actually trying to have a conversation in here, and you're just kind of being super dismissive. Let me just say this to you because this is my
I'm
belief, right?
engaging in the conversation. How am I
My
dismissive?
belief is right.
Dismissive, pivoting, pussy.
As long as somebody's not being over obnoxious in a conversation, right? Directly disrespecting me and just over the top. The way that I go about doing it and the way that I talk to people is you have to be able to have a seat at the table as a king with somebody else who you
I
disagree
mean,
with
that's
in
fine,
order
but
to
dismissing
be
black
able to.
people's reality is very disrespectful. If
Yeah,
you don't
and
see it
Bobby
that way,
Listen
that's
to
is
what
fine.
Dismiss black
I'm
people's
saying.
reality.
Listen to what I'm saying, Macy.
Bobby
Bobby is
Tell me again.
dismissing black
Bobby,
people's
I
reality.
hear what you said.
and he literally
And
just
that's
said to
what
all of us that we're the reason why racism is still alive. So if we're gonna talk about like
that's
disrespect, I'm
what
gonna be honest.
Listen.
and okay, and was he not attacked for that?
He was not
Did
attacked.
motherfuckers hold on.
Barely.
Did motherfuckers
We
Not
can't
did
really
enough.
shoot
I'm
at
motherfuckers
gonna be
folks
come for
for
him
one
for
honest.
that?
Y'all literally
We've
kept
given
telling him you're
Bobby
not being
we've
attacked.
given Bobby a lot of
Hold
grace in this
on.
entire
Hold
conversation.
on.
Yeah, a lot.
And we
That's a
haven't
lot of
like
grace.
I don't agree with everything Maseo is saying. I hope I said your name right, but I'm gonna
Maceo.
be honest. He's getting a lot more like
Did I see
pushback
black people
than Bobby did
say
for
this
multiple
whole
things I
Let's
read
wake
situation?
right
that
on
up.
this
Like,
platform.
Yeah,
Let's wake that
yeah.
up. Have
keep
we
hearing
been here
people.
for the full same conversation? I'm sorry, I'm the host, so I know I've been here
So
the
how many
entire
times
fucking
did you
time.
cuss Bobby out and call him bitch boy?
I'm calling you bitch boy because you came at me indirectly, intentionally. So that speaks to a whole nother level
But
of
how many times was
ignorance,
he called a
right?
bitch?
We're secret lovers, baby.
Don't be fucking butthurt, baby.
I'm not. I'm just asking a question. How many times was he called bitch?
He's genuinely willfully ignorant. I can understand
Oh,
that.
okay. So
But you're
again,
a
more
bitch by
protection.
purpose.
More protection.
You're a bitch by purpose.
Okay, that's
By
fine. I mean, you're
purpose.
proving my
Couldn't
point.
we
willfully
argue?
ignorant.
Couldn't we
Willfully
argue?
ignorant is some whole ass shit in and of itself. Like that's flat out. The shit that Fam was saying with the cart, and then Bobby gonna turn around and say, "Oh, well, what you scared to go to white people? Are you scared of being around white? Like what the fuck? Like
Let me get one thing
that's
straight.
clearly
Ben
dismissing
been able to fire
black
on him.
people's experience.
Hey, let me get
which
one
is
thing
what?
straight.
Racist.
Let me get
Bobby
one
is
thing
racist.
straight.
Yeah,
I never said
yeah.
black people are the reason. I said this whole situation right here is the reason why.
Hold on.
It don't matter what you
What
say.
am I gonna be able to say?
Hold on.
Nice
We're
no more.
diving back into the conversation and we're leaving the meat and potatoes of what Maceo is talking about in my protection and proximity of whiteness, right? Cool. I have been overly patient with Bobby so y'all can continue to have this conversation. I don't know if I've been the only person hearing this, but Bobby has been ready to leave this conversation that y'all are very willing to have for whatever reason, because I have tried to leave it alone myself.
Thank you.
Hold on. And y'all keep showing that. So I've been biting my tongue on cussing him the fuck out. And I have raised my voice more than anybody else in this conversation and let shit go. I've been on the verge of doing the exact same thing that I'm pulling now with Maceo multiple times.
But you have
So let's
restraint with
not
a
sit
white
here and
person, though.
shut the fuck up talking when I'm talking, puss boy. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that. So, like I was saying, now I'm over the edge because Maceo's a bitch about it. Intentionally. And he made it personally pandered to me. So yes, now I get to react. Yes, I'm going to react. Any further questions, Maceo? And then we can move on to Ravioli.
No, I don't have a statement. I just find it funny that black people's reality and experience in history can be continuously disrespected for well over an hour, but when somebody calls out the hypocrisy, that's when you're over the edge.
As I said, I've been stated that I was over the edge and shown others, not even shown others. Others have been able to perceive that I was over the edge with Bobby. I just let it go so he can not crash the fuck out and leave for a conversation they wanted to have as well.
I do want to say
here,
one thing
Ravioli.
I will say that is BLK is Bobby's friend, so there is just naturally on that there's going to be a
No,
more
I don't
than
care
just
enough to
crazy.
have a bias like that, Eloise. I'm not gonna hold you. If
feel like inherently
y'all
you
weren't
do.
hold on, Eloise, this is what I'm telling you. If
Mhm.
y'all weren't here constantly trying to have this conversation with him, and the fact that I've had this conversation with him on previous occasions, and he has not got this irritated, not got this stern in his beliefs or anything to that nature, I would have cussed Bobby the fuck out by now. That's what you're not getting. So you turning around and being like, "Oh, this is my friend." I don't know him personally in real life. This is an internet socializing situation, right? He would have got cussed the fuck out by now if y'all weren't here trying to have this conversation for him. I'm not even playing with you.
I heard
Who we
you
going
after
to
this
Ravioli?
shit.
What the fuck? I like how everybody knows
TDD.
what I'm saying.
I just want to preface this with like, I understand both sides, right? Because if black is like, you know what, I'm trying to hear the man out, I'm trying to put him on game, I'm trying to help, inform him because there's a lot of white tea people who would have left an hour and a half ago after getting ass treated. There's a lot of panels that would have booted Bobby's ass off the moment he opened up his mouth and was speaking the way he was speaking earlier, or at any point throughout this dialogue. I'm gonna just keep it a book with you. So, like Maceo, when you have that passion, right? Because I'm not gonna say you're directly targeting anyone on the panel. You have passion, and I want to make sure that is acknowledged. That you can have the right message and the wrong delivery. Right? This is not a debate panel. This is the host live. We have to abide by the rules that she has presented to us. As soon as you click on her live, you're prompted exactly what to expect, right? So you can't proselytize what you think the conversation should look like because of what you originally come in thinking it would be. Yeah. That's more so what you think. Right?
I heard y'all ask, how should we educate white people then?
I'm sorry. I didn't think my point was like.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good, brother. I really appreciate that, though. Thank you for understanding. Well, basically, what I'm trying to say is, every single person on this panel could shit on Bobby, right? But that's obviously not productive. It's also not productive when Bobby is too disingenuous to go do factual research that's more than AI overview. So two things can be wrong at the same time. I personally don't see the point of beating up on someone, but I also checked out of the conversation of trying to prove any point to Bobby like 45 minutes to an hour.
Literally.
I'm going to just be straight up with you. I just been letting y'all have fun, entertain us. He going to be his own person. My opinion, he's too grown to act like some of this stuff is not a big deal, but
Yeah, I don't see an issue with a black panel that kicks people like Bobby for being disingenuous and disrespectful to black people's experience, but somehow
I
that's
bet
an
you
issue.
don't.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with
And I
that.
don't either. Is the fun
Yeah,
part, right?
but he made it to seem like it's an issue if that did happen, and tried to say somehow that the fact that Bobby is still here after over an hour, that somehow means something positive, when all he's done since he's been here is dismiss black people's experience.